each one of us understands happiness a little differently, according to the quality of our minds. Does this make sense to you? You know, there is something called सात्विक happiness, rajasic happiness and tamasic happiness. है ना? हिंदी में भी ये सब शब्द हैं. So what does this mean to say? You see, some people get happiness by making others happy. Some people get happiness by making others sad. Some people get happiness by sharing with others. Some people get happiness by borrowing from others. Some people get happiness by giving it to others freely, and some people get it by squeezing it out of others. Same happiness, which means what? For each person, according to the quality of your mind, you experience happiness differently. So mind management becomes important in understanding happiness. Studying mind becomes important, because finally my happiness is the interpretation of my mind. I told you it's not a mere sensory experience, it's a cognitive experience, it's a state of your mind. So the kind of mind, the kind of sanskars you have is going to a large extent decide your experiences of happiness. And that is why we will also be studying mind management techniques in this course. Another thing which I would like to point out here is, if you have, I don't know if you have heard the term hedonic treadmill. Have you heard? Any of you? No? Google में आप दे सकते हो. You will get a lot of information, experimental information on that. It is important for you to understand this concept, because how do you experience happiness? It is important for you to know that. You know, it's like this. Whenever you are asking for happiness, what happens is, in your mind, first of all, there's a craving created for some particular object. है ना? बहुत सारे आपके मन में बहुत सारे objects आ सकते हैं. Like for example, let's take an example and study it. How many of you are from Delhi proper? Oh, very few. Everybody else is from other states, and is it like that? Oh, okay. So anyway, I just wanted to take the example of Delhi का लड्डू. दिल्ली के लड्डू के बारे में बोलते हैं, आप खाओगे तो भी पछताओगे, नहीं खाओगे तो भी पछताओगे, है ना? बोलते हैं ये, क्योंकि it's like this. If you eat it also you suffer, if you don't eat it also you suffer, because of the craving in our mind to enjoy something. That craving is Dilli ka laddu is a substance which can give you both experiences. It can give you some level of satisfaction, it can also give you some level of dissatisfaction. Now what happens is, whenever you feel craving for something, let us analyze your own state of mind. Okay, what happens is, first of all, your mind will start reporting happiness due to that object. It will start reporting to you that if you have that, you will have a certain amount of happiness. Now the report which it gives you is an exaggerated report. Just listen to me, later on you can contradict me if you wish, but it's a exaggerated report given to you initially, and so your expectation increases very much. A report is given to you by your own mind, and also a kind of an exaggerated kind of report is given to you, due to which your expectation increases enormously. When you actually experience the object, आपने एक या दो या शायद 3 दिल्ली के लड्डू खा लिए, ऐसे समझो. What happens as a result? Immediately you see your mind maybe just goes quiets down a little and then jumps to the next object of craving. It doesn't remain absorbed in the Dilli ka laddu. It jumps to the next object of craving. Just see if this is your state of mind or not. All the excitement was in the expectation of getting great happiness. All the excitement was in the report which the mind gave you before you had the experience. So this is called the hedonic treadmill. This is the normal state of our mind before we have an experience. आप समझ रहे हो इसको क्यों hedonic treadmill कहते हैं? क्योंकि hedonism is pleasure theory, and treadmill is, you know what treadmill is? Going in circle, doing one thing repeatedly. So it's an exercise your mind gives you whenever you try to experience objects. It will report a certain level of happiness and it will make you expect it. After you experience the object, immediately it goes to the next object of your craving. It will not even stay for a moment and get absorbed in that. It doesn't. All sensory experiences, remember, they are transient, they are ephemeral, they are not long lasting. And this is the kind of treadmill you follow as a result. So once you understand this, you will understand the nature of the experience of happiness at the sensory level. And that is why we will tell you that happiness has different levels. You see, this is the next point I want to make. One point is the experience at the sensory level, it is the hedonic treadmill experience. It's common to everyone, all of us. That is why in the human experience, there are levels of happiness. There are various levels of happiness. If you try to maximize happiness only at one level, you get into sorrow. You get into dissatisfaction. If you move to the next higher level of happiness, ये आपके समझ में आ रहा है कि there are levels of happiness available to you? समझ में आ रहा है? You see, there is one level, sensory level. All the good things of life which come through your senses, that is one level. Then there is the happiness born of thought, isn't it? You do some wonderful mathematics and you get so much of happiness out of it. You write a beautiful poem, you get so much of happiness. So that's the next level of happiness. Then there is intellectual level happiness, happiness in abstract concepts, happiness in creativity, high level creativity. So this gives you more and more happiness. Deep concentration at these levels puts you into the state of flow actually, gives you enormous amount of happiness. And then there are levels higher than that. You see, affective experiences like service, the joy of service, the joy of bringing happiness to others. There's a higher level, a different quality of happiness. And then there is the happiness of meditation available to you. Still higher level of happiness. The happiness of absorption into something very great, something very elevating. So all of this you have felt in some measure. So you see, in the human experience, we have different levels of happiness. When does sorrow come into our life? When we try to maximize happiness only at one level. We refuse to climb this ladder. It's a vertical ladder, the different levels of happiness. इसको हम और भी थोड़ा अच्छी तरह से we will discuss it. But just now you must know some basic facts about how your own mind works. The tendency of our mind is, because the mind is by nature restless, it will try to maximize at one level. And you get into the hedonic treadmill. You understand? Understand if this is true or not. Apply it to yourself and see. So this is how we will be studying the science of happiness. You know, there is something called, in economy called diminishing marginal returns. Isn't it? So something like that applies even in happiness. When you start earning, you will understand this concept better. The investment you put into something, after a certain set point, it will not give you the same result which it initially gave you. Happiness also is like that. If you keep it at one level only, you will only get diminishing return. You know, overindulgence at the sensory level, what does it bring you? It dulls your senses, it dulls your mind. It gives you repulsion for the object after some time. So your entire investment should not be only at one level. That's the whole thing. And that is why we will be studying this ladder of happiness in a big way.